I don't know. Yo, what's up, you? So, what was my new mindset? There's a different kind of lens here because they used to make this video because it's kind of funny here actually when I think about that here. But nevertheless, the point of this video here is like I use it totally from kind of like distance with the focus here. Like I don't even know if this focus actually correct here. It's a mono focus, isn't it here? Yeah, I think here, because it's like I haven't really figured out this focus. Because is it where the focus is? Is it now near? No, now it's far away here. Like this is something smaller the band here. This focus, and I want you to get practice about like, okay, is this doing autofocus in this lens? And answers like I didn't know that thing here. Yeah, it's an autofocus lens for sure. No, it's sure it should do a pretty good job here. Do you keep up with me here? What? Yes, I make this video anyways here. And anyways here, like next time to block it here. I don't want to make a 2 minute videos here. I make myself so many videos through the history here. And who do you want to share these things so like you become a more controlling? Imagine myself life here is that you waste so much time constantly focusing is something happen here. Instead of like I don't know what's around the place here, world here. Imagine yourself like what are those most important things in life. You want to try different things in order to find out the real thing. It's like I didn't have much more success. Just use some celebrity model guys' pictures and see like it's like many girls think it's not even real or fake or something here. And who knows, they're just doing that way here. So don't be afraid to put yourself best foot there here. Is that well maybe it's easy to get here, but I'm not looking for easy in a way. So it's like there's a lot of I can give you hell a lot. Here it is like a list of the girls. I can give you all of them here. Okay here. You can have a lot of the girls like here. If just anyone here who wants to get in some P here and you can have it here. You can have a platter here. But unfortunately for me, none of them are like what I really want here. It's kind of things that you can have a lot of things that you don't really want here. And so on out here. The world have an extraordinary abundance of unattractive chicks and female here example aspect here. Like there's enormous amount there in the world here. And I don't really feel like it's like, well maybe they are like, I just feel more relaxed like kind of like yeah, crinkle here. Kind of thing is like a bit dangerous that you don't want to have some negative effect here. In that aspect here. When I see what could be done here. And yeah, today was kind of like when I focus about it here. Everybody have this done like a next life, next universe, and next chance and opportunity to do it here. And that's kind of funny mindset here because it's kind of like here. What I see is the guys that get like here. The senescence and age here and individualism in this world here. And I know like what is individualism when it comes to like a this concept. These some people like it past here, and one of the things that myself focused right now here, and it wasn't like you always have things. Imagine yourself right now is that you can be the best man yourself here, and that's all here. You can be the best action. You can do the best action yourself here. Let them run behind you here. And I don't think I was super successful, like especially that day among that back there, you know. Anyways, here I can look myself in the mirror like, wow. I could be so much better successful here, if only here. There's so many guys in the world here who doesn't really get the level of success here. It's a very pity. But if we start right here, right now here, and we really focus ourselves to become the best version of ourselves here, and imagine yourself to see your weaknesses here, like it's enormous number of tank here. Your eyes is not enough strong here to do the eye contact here. It's a little bit tired eyes here, and that was a big deal here. And like. I'm gonna fix this thing here. Next time when you talk with a girls here, you mention like telephone, but especially a real person, your eyes, of course you have what you want here, it's like here. You can watch the girls in the bodies and admire them because it's like here. And don't really care guys here. Yeah, I don't care anymore, nothing in life. And nothing matters anyways because only when I'm myself is just I'm just enjoying life here. And that's all here. That's what I do here. It's like well you know, people are so much in the head here, because of like here. I don't really like those other places there, because like I find it exciting here to be here, but you need to really have much more be planning here when it comes to future here. It's like okay, And some are like, well, what I'm still missing here. In a majority we don't have enough clothes, socks. Well, maybe they're buying the socks like ask about like, oh, can you buy some socks for me? Like maybe 4 or 6 pairs or something. Like just some black, just not that special. What is it here? Okay, so there's any socks that are kind of like fit on here and the food here. I need it here. Imagine the war here. That we could be infinitely more successful here. But we have our past, okay, so it was unsuccessful past here. Now we have the future and the current ourselves here. And now what I want to do is kind of like ask a question here. Is it, are we done even one shift anywhere here? It could be self-awareness, this kind of things. Like I lost interest in a girl like many times when I see the girls like, well, she's not attractive, like who cares? I just don't put any effort. Like immediately when if the girl is not attractive, I was like immediately like lost. I put 0 effort. Like my effort goes like 0 here, like this here, and it happens. So like I just only put any effort because I'm attractive here. And if it's not attractive, it's like I don't bother. It's like whatever here. It's like well you can come here, and to see here is like it's not somebody who's really I find this bit attractive, interested them anyways here. And you know, easy come, easy go here. I'm going to talk about some basic here. So you meet someone, and then you know you maybe have, but eventually it's kind of like you never was interested in any level here. You wasn't interested in personality here. You don't really get any benefit them. You just kind of like only the S, and then it's gone. Everything just like finito very quickly here, and it's kind of like the interesting thing here. You know, to talk about the compliments, I'm not afraid to talk about that thing. So like, there's nothing here like hate speech versus kind of like my own subjective opinion here. Kind of like the control using as a sex, as a control mechanism of the how the all man in world, all human history here has been controlled by masses, by its government, societies here. And I'm not afraid to recognize the reality here and go against that thing here and recognize it yourself like, well, wake up all the men in the world, okay, so you are, you have to really see the fact what the reality is here. And now you can choose yourself here. Most men are still, they don't choose their own benefit. Instead they choose like, I don't know, well, like I just say like what benefit them, who is it benefit. You, any interaction, forget about the hate speech or whatever here. Ask yourself the nevertheless, okay, so like, are you most happiest whatever you do in life here? Forget about the whole hate speech thing and whatever those things. Doesn't matter here. Doesn't really matter whatever here. Ask yourself like this word, okay, so like, do you really enjoy the word? What is it? Yes or no here. And it's kind of funny thing, okay, so how you come across here. And create those videos, okay, so you know I don't need to always say negative things or others, okay, so I just say like, well, people do different things, okay, so and for my subjective perspective, like, yeah, I don't see any, you know, like something like it here. Either chicks have the looks or she have nothing here. That's pretty the game of names so far here. And that's it here, okay, so it's like, I just don't feel excited here. And imagine myself, what is my interaction right now? Is it gonna be 0? Is it gonna be like some level here? Is it like continue the daily case and this kind of thing here? Is that to be man here, utilize more of that thing here? And stop that kind of thing where this feel the anger here. Imagine yourself the last time you trigger someone here. They say like you're a jerk here. And I don't really understand the context there very well here. I was kind of like, well, I'm sorry I had to go like this, quickly cut down here. And you know, that's the feminine thing here, okay? And those female guys, and they have a lot of options so they can any reason to turn off the guys, okay? So imagine yourself, you recognize the things that minimize the effort here, okay? So like, okay, you have them, do you need to really interact with them all the time? What is the implications? What are like consequences? Like if you want to here have some pipeline or something here, do you want to build some pipeline or harem or what here? What do you want to hold some future potential? And I need to ask myself like, does it make any sense anything what I do here? Of any success? Is it like anti-game? Is it anti-beneficial? What's my really point of that thinking? Of course I do things because I enjoy doing something. I like to interact with them. I want to really like have a conversation with them and beat them for all the time. Yeah, but more than else cases, it's not always conductive. It's not like going to actually get me the kind of results I really desire here and the success of what I want here. and actually it's going to be very anti-productive, and most of the time what I want to be is be very aware of the guy here, understand the mechanism of the benefits, the others versus self here. And I'm a mentalist person here, nevertheless occasion. I'm not changing my values whatsoever. I'm just like a little bit, my values remain maybe same here, but the way how I express what I think and my thoughts is a little bit like more control what I say and not say necessarily all the negative forms of way here. Alright, so imagine myself case in here. Once again, it's like the all possibilities of what a life can be, all the places, all the people, all things, what is the world right now is all about here. And I was looking so like, well, what do you really want to do in life? You want to enjoy life, but realistically, it's like, what's there for me here? You don't really ask this question to other people here because, nobody can really decide other people here. Every people's subjective self-interest is just something different, and you just see about the interaction here. So kind of thing is that, like, when you have more idea, that people are more fixed and more kind of like, nobody have free will to decide better actually here, and nobody's really like participating in your subjective self-interest in any way here. It's kind of like you have a new idea of what the world really is here, and you're more alone of your own thoughts and ideas here, and that's it here. So touching too much nose might be kind of like negative thing here, and I myself like, well, is it here? It depends on context. Okay, so is it useless like picking nose? Don't put the fingers inside the nose here. Try to avoid it as much as possible here. So I was curious of getting beta metastore here, and just putting here inside the nose here is just lipoatropy or some kind of thing here like this, induce it where it will just all this excessive fatness will freaking vanish here. The option was isotrated, and I'm gonna really do it here. The moment, like, really, I should actually do right now here. I'm looking for my life, like, well, why not do it right now? Now you're preparing your future. Every moment what you do right now is your next future. Imagine yourself all as individual. Okay, so instead of say it was negative, it's like looking for interaction. It's kind of like you're not really that interested in them here, and there are a lot of facts make them disinterested you alike here. It kind of things that the communication is not kind of like mutualistic here. And I don't know, it's not like I'm trying to extract a lot of value of them here, but it's kind of like we lack this common ground here, and we don't really have shared similar values or commonalities whatsoever here. Try to use my word case when I'm looking for chicks here, how it is me versus them here. And I don't really always looking for similar in any ways occasion. I just say when I'm more interested kind of like enjoy just some female and companion here, and just enjoy life. It's all model go enjoying. I don't want to look for any challenge or kind of always uses things. Okay, so females like the females are like me, like a dog here. Okay, so like a pet here. It's nice the dog. You just need to take care and so on out here. Come here, daddy here. But like the same things like the girls are like a pet here. Okay, so it's kind of like for me, and it might be offensive all people, but I don't really care. For me, I don't care. So, anyways, thanks for watching you.